Hello and welcome. Today I am the Armed Chef here doing the 100th video view special, and I haven't told anyone about this until yesterday because I wanted to be a surprise, and plus I never really thought about what I was going to do. I had to think about it for quite a while, and I came up with it's called arroz con pollo. Now it's a Spanish dish, and it has chicken and rice, and it's really good, so I hope you like it at home. Now I think I'm just going to go ahead and tell you the measurements for it. You gotta have 3 tablespoons of olive oil, just chicken, and just cut it up into whatever size you want, boneless. A half cup of flour, salt, black pepper, paprika, olive oil, well, you need that for the rice too, yellow onion, and you need to chop that real good, 1 minced garlic clove, just one of them, 2 cups of medium rice, however long you want it, 2 cups, or was it 3 cups, Tina?
The stock?
Was it? I think it was 3.
Our rice was 1 cup rice, yeah. 2 parts liquid.
Okay.
So it depends on the rice.
Yeah, okay. And you need tomato paste or 1 cup of diced fresh or cooked tomatoes. And make sure you strain them. It's important that you strain them.
We're using canned tomatoes.
Yeah, we're using canned, so you can just buy it at the store. Some oregano and 1 teaspoon of salt for the rice. So I'm going to go ahead and start by putting the chicken onto the skillet. Now okay, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about the 100th video. Or, not 100th video, 100th video view. I'm sorry. I really like Spanish dishes, but I really like Japanese dishes, so I was kind of mixed in between either doing a Japanese dish or a Spanish, and I just have recently remembered this, so I decided that I was going to try it and see if y'all liked it. I'll do a Japanese dish in the future. I don't know if I want to do it with seafood, like sushi, or, you know, like lots of white rice. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll think up one. Lots of trial and error it takes, so I'll try some and I'll get back with you when I actually come up with one. Now this dish right here takes about like 20 minutes preparation, or 10, or how long would you say it took us to prep this?
It's probably a pretty easy prep time. Probably about 10 minutes prep
10
time.
minutes? Yeah, about 10 minutes would be right.
Because pretty much you just cut up your chicken and you coat it in the flour, and that's about it.
Well, the flour mixture.
Yeah.
And after you get done handling with your chicken, make sure you wash your hands, please, because that's very viral. You have to wash your hands. It's important, because if you get sick, I don't want it to be blamed on the ingredients that was in it, because I don't want to be blamed for that. So if y'all could please, wash your hands and do whatever's needed. So with the chicken, we're just going to brown it on each side. We don't want to cook it all the way through. Just a few minutes on each side is about all you need. Now, reminder that it does pop a lot. So let me do this one. It pops a lot, so you want to kind of keep your distance, which I've been popped quite a lot in my days, so it doesn't bother me as much as some of the people that would be doing this dish sticks. So that's why you got to use the olive oil. Flip it. Okay, so after we get done doing this, and they're both sides are brown, we're actually going to do the rice in this too, because if you can get the rice in here, it makes a great, like the juices from the chicken, it's really, really good. So that's what we're going to do with that. So we're just going to add the rice right afterwards. Do we have the rice prepared and everything in it? Okay. So with the rice, like I was going over, we're gonna have it takes quite a few minutes to prepare, but it should be fine. Now this is going to be a long video. I'm gonna try and cut out as much of it as I can. I can't make any promises. I can't do much because it does go in thumbnails and stuff like that. So while Peanut's preparing the rice, I'm gonna keep doing this, and that's about it. And I'll get back with you when we put the rice in, because I don't want to use up lots of your time. I just want to keep it plain and simple. It's a simple dish, easy, and not that big of a problem. So I will get back with you then. Okay. So alright, we're back, and we're in the process of taking them out. Then we're just going to put the rice in. Now with the rice, you just want to kind of spoon it in there. Right? Just dump it. Either way, it doesn't really matter, but you want to brown it.
Add a little oil.
How's that look to you? Yeah. You just want to leave it for a few minutes, because you just want it to brown. You don't want it to actually like get burnt type. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the onions when this gets all browned. And after we add the onions, you want to keep it in there for about 4 minutes. Just get the onions soft, and to where they're soft and they're not actual. Yeah, there's no crunch in them. Spread it out. Now, any type of rice will do, because rice, in my opinion, is good. I've always liked rice my whole life, especially Spanish rice. Like, I always remember going to the restaurants around town and trying all these different dishes and all the different things, and asking them, you know, what kind of cheese is this? What kind of meat did you use for this? How did you prepare this rice? You know, stuff like that. And I got a lot of good pointers and tips and stuff from different cooks, and that's about it on that one. But that's really where I learned some of my stuff. And I really do thank you guys for the 100 views, because I never thought that I would actually get this far with this. I really do enjoy this. Should I flip it?
Yeah, go ahead and stir it up.
Like I was saying, I really do enjoy this, and I enjoy cooking for other people. Like, I never really had the opportunity to cook for other people, but I find it fun to cook. Not many guys like to cook, but I do. I guess that's all that matters, is what I think, not what other people think. Not being stuck up or anything, but if you got a goal, chase it. And my goal was to get 100 views, so I chased it and I got it. So that just proves that you can really do what you want and do good at it, and that's all that really matters. But so while the rice is browning, Tina's over there getting the mixtures and everything ready. Then we're gonna go ahead and add the onions. But while this is browning, I'm gonna let you go, because I did tell you that it was gonna be a long video, but I don't want it to be super long, like 30 minutes, you know, because I just don't want that. But I'll get back with you, and Then we'll put the onions on. Okay, so I'm back. I just added the onions. Onions and garlic. Like I said, there's one. Was it one whole mince?
A medium onion.
Medium onion.
Chopped and half a teaspoon of garlic.
Half a teaspoon of garlic
or
one clove. Yeah. So we're just going to do this for about 4 minutes here, just to get them softened and ready to go. And you want to stir a lot because you don't want it to burn or overly brown the rice. Nobody likes burnt rice. So we're just going to... Yeah, it is starting to smell pretty good. So...
Quick view of it down there.
Just now there is some of the chicken, like the bottoms of it, is still left in there. It just sticks to the pan.
Add flavor.
Yeah, just that's all it can do really. If you mix it around a lot, they won't burn.
It's part of one skillet cooking.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I like one skillet cooking. So, when did we put the onions in?
It was about 15 minutes of browning.
So yeah, about 15 minutes of browning, and we decided to do that because so we could give y'all, a time that it would, around the time that you should get it off. And
now we are doubling our recipe tonight, so it may actually be a little quicker in a smaller pan and a smaller amount. So maybe 10 minutes to do your browning.
So yeah, I did. Now the recipe I said in the beginning was the original recipe.
Right. We have just doubled it.
We have just doubled it for our needs. Not you don't have to double it, but the what I said in the beginning is the actual thing that y'all need to use. Yeah, unless y'all choose the double.
4 minutes of this. 4 minutes here. The only one I remember, and it sounds a little bizarre, but if onions actually really bother you when you're cutting them, the watery eyes and stinging and stuff, holding a book of matches in your mouth while you're cutting up your onion, the sulfur actually kind of counteracts with the onion, and it doesn't bother you as much. Red onions are torturous to me, and that method works for me for that. I know there are some others, something with ice or something I remember. I don't remember all of them. It's the book of matches is the one that I remember, so I'll use that one if I need to. But Gabriel was saying that the onions were getting to him, and that came to mind. So yeah, there's definitely some different methods that you can use. You can check them out.
This is a very long video, Tina, but it's a very good dish too. So.
Alright, now make the bed of rice for your chicken, because we're at about 4 minutes here. We should be getting to that point where they'll be good to
put on there.
Yep.
So go ahead and just go ahead and set those on there.
Yep. Go ahead
just
and lay your chicken back on.
Put it right on there.
Oh, one thing we did not mention before: your skillet. It needs to be your stock in. We will cover it up and let it simmer for a while. Stop time.
So we're gonna go ahead and pour the stock in there. Now, I don't
drop that
Do you want all the tomatoes in there?
Yep, it all goes in there.
Looks like a perfect sized dish for a perfect sized dish.
Now that was a lot, but again, we're doubling this recipe, so.
You just want to let it